There are lots of objections people might make about arguments being evidence, and one of them is that an argument only serves to convince others of a particular conclusion or a piece of evidence being good, and it isn't evidence in itself. And whilst they do sort of have a point here, evidence doesn't exist in a vacuum. Something isn't just evidence because that's what it is. Evidence, for the start, is a concept that we've created, and nothing can be presented as evidence without someone first making that argument for it being evidence. The purpose of evidence is actually to convince people of a particular conclusion as well. The evidence doesn't actually change the conclusion. You can have some evidence that indicates a false conclusion. So whatever is actually true will still be true regardless of the evidence, and if you have good, bad, any evidence at all. And the same can be said for an argument. The argument is to be made to enhance the strength of a particular conclusion. For example, through deductive reasoning and argumentation, we can examine the evidence, especially when it's done by an expert, and form a more coherent landscape of what the evidence actually represents. And therefore, again, it will raise the probability of the conclusion being true or false.